Just want to show you a quick example of some of the drone footage I got up in North Carolina and why I really wanted to get up here and see this beautiful place.
Whoa, this is too fast. Way too fast.
So we're getting ready to go on our 1,500-mile trip in the Model S, and this is the floor. I took this, there's a cover that goes here that covers this false floor, but I took it out just so I can put more stuff in there. I'm probably going to remove this too so we can stack it all the way to the glass, even though this is nice for keeping the sound up, but it's going to be so filled with stuff it won't matter. Now going to the back seat, this is where I think the Model S falls a little short, because the Model Y and the Model X, I think these back seats recline a little bit or angle, whereas this Model S seat is kind of straight up and down. And I think, you know, for her, it kind of pushes her feet up more. So this is where the Model S really falls short compared to the SUVs or the Cybertruck. And so we'll have the 6-year-old there, the 9-year-old who's disabled here, and then the wife and I will be, yep, we'll be up there. And then we have more luggage space up here. So this would be more luggage here. And the Model S rear-wheel drive has a lot of space, which is really nice. Now, normally we take this on our road trips, but she's letting me not take this because about $500 in gas we'll save because we have free supercharging for life with this. So we have now started our journey. The kids are in the car and we got a long way to go. So let's see here. We put in the destination we just left, and it says we will get there at 8:40 and the time is now 11. So our charging times are not too bad, 15 minutes, 25 minutes, 45 minutes, 30 minutes. And remember, this is an old Model S, so we'll see. And then here's the whole trip up there. It's all the way up. And we might change this because we might come over here to Blue Ridge and not go up the Puke Highway. So with the free Supercharging for life, this car is a great road car, although it is an older 2013 Model S, so it does charge a lot slower than the new Teslas. My wife's favorite feature is by far the car karaoke. She loves singing with all the songs on the way up and having them scroll across the screen. One thing I noticed at a lot of our supercharging stops were the Ford F-150 Lightnings. They seem to be everywhere. Okay, this is our first supercharging stop on our trip. I've had this car for 5 years and I'm so excited that I finally got to take it on a long drive. The free Supercharging for life is amazing. Remember, Tesla's older than 2017 Habit, and this car is just so smooth and fun compared to our minivan. We are now charging in Ashburn, Georgia, south of Macon. On to the next spot. Okay, now we're at the Buc-ee's south of Macon, and there's 16 Tesla supercharging stalls here. So we got Tesla superchargers everywhere. Everybody's using them. And there's 700 parking spots here. And I think every single one of them is full all the way around. You will notice we did stop more than we should because of bathroom breaks. It happens. So now we're at Woodstock, Georgia, which is right at the foothills, just north of Atlanta. And we're going to charge here for probably 30 minutes. Uh-oh, looks like a cracked charger. It's very rare that I come across a broken supercharger. It looks like that one at Woodstock was dropped on the ground. Here's our supercharging stop at McDonough. Woodstock was really nice because it's one of the last ones right before you get up to the mountains. And there are two in Franklin and Silva, which is kind of the western, southwestern part of North Carolina, where a lot of the waterfalls are. I want to take a second just to talk about driving an electric car in the mountains. I have never actually driven my Tesla in 5 years up in the mountains. The elevation changes were amazing. This is going from Florida up to North Georgia, but the instant torque was just incredible. Here you can see from going up to Hayesville from the foothills, a lot of elevation gain. But when you're going up the hill in a gas car, you can feel it downshift, you can feel the engine wheezing. And when we finally made it to Hayesville, it was such a satisfying feeling just going through those mountains and punching it up the hills and not having any lag. Now, something else I had not experienced is the regeneration. So when you go down a hill, you actually gain power back into the battery. And I have never, ever in 5 years seen spikes like this. These are going up the hill and down the hill spike. Here we are in Sylva, North Carolina, at the foothills of the Nantahala here. And this is a really nice spot. Beautiful mountains. This is actually on our second day. We went up through Franklin and then Sylva on our way to Sliding Rock, which was really incredible. Now we're flying over Franklin, North Carolina. I took the drone out to get some footage, and it's a really incredible place if you're a drone flyer. It's a lot of fun. Now the supercharging stops at Franklin are pull-throughs, which are kind of neat. I guess if you had a trailer, you could probably just pull straight through. And you can see they're kind of lined up in a row here, and you can just pull right on through them. So we're older parents with younger kids, and I want to give you guys some advice here on how to road trip with kids that really helps. Somebody told us how to do this. What we do is we take little gift bags, and every 100 miles you let the kids have a gift bag, and the gift bag can be a book or a toy or just candy or something, but every 100 miles the kids look forward to that gift and they really, really like it. And I think you guys would really benefit from that on your road trips if you have kids. The other thing really cool about the Tesla is the in-car entertainment system. So the screen, can show Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, TikTok, car karaoke, all that cool stuff. And that really keeps the kids entertained at supercharging stops. And going back to driving up here in the mountains, there is nothing like, punching it around a corner and feeling that electric torque. And you do have to be careful with kids because you cannot go around these twisties too fast because the kids will get sick. So keep your Dramamine handy. Another great side bent of the regeneration is you don't really use your brakes. I mean, I've probably touched my brakes 5 times on the way up from Florida to North Carolina. It's really neat because all you do is just let your foot off the accelerator, the car regenerates and slows you down. When I would go down some of these mountain passes, I would gain 5 to 8 miles on some of these passes, which was pretty remarkable. So we're at Sliding Rock, and there are 3 cars and us in the parking lot. And we're trying to get the shoes on the kids. So as we get up here to North Carolina, the car says it needs a software update. So the car it connects to the Wi-Fi and it downloads its software update. And I'm kind of curious of what this software update is going to be. So I get into the car after the update, and remember, this is an 11-year-old car. It's 2013, and now it has YouTube Music, which is great because I have a YouTube Premium subscription. And of course, it's already downloaded the the Apple Music and the Apple Podcast and the Spotify's and all that stuff. So it's neat that this old car just keeps getting better and better. I really like that. Plus, it added these other things called preconditioning and charge. So you can manipulate your car, have it ready for you when you walk out the door. Or when you come home, you can set the charge times and things like that. So this car just keeps adding more features, which is really cool. The other thing I really, really like is the notification that my windows are cracked. it will send me a text message saying, hey, your windows are cracked, you know, go roll up your windows. Pretty cool.
Thank you for watching, and please subscribe down below.